Bam 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 badam badam bam bam badam badam bam bam badam badam bam bam badam badam bam bam ham badam 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 bam bam ham badam badam bam bam badam 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 bam bam badam badam bam 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 bam. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-dam, ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-dam, ba-dam, ba-dam, bam, 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 ba-dam. Twitch.tv/GameFront. Come along, come along, come one, come all, for what it will be the most spectacular stream of the week. Brought to you by Manchers, and also brought to you by NordVPN. Hello everyone. Is anyone there? I don't know. I'm gonna try again my what do we say? Train challenge. We're gonna drive a train. We're gonna drive a train. We're gonna try and drive a train. How far will we get? I don't know. Yesterday we got about... That's starting soon. I've only just started the stream. Oh, hello. Steve the Ghost has come in there hot with the Tier 1 12 months. So he's been on Tier 1 for 12 months. 12 months on a train day. Heck yeah. Good lad. Here's how it rolls. I'm going to try and drive a train. I have to drive it perfectly, and I do mean perfectly, as in can't break the speed limit, can't, you know, I can be within a couple yards of the stop, but I essentially have to stop properly at the stations and not overshoot them or undershoot them or just be wildly off the stop marker. I have to not completely yeet the train, you know, off a point or off a cliff or whatever. Obviously, I can't be super late either, so I have to be on time. Reasonably on time. If yeah, I think the rule is in national rail rules suggest that you can be no more than 1 minute early or 5 minutes late, and I think that's a reasonable rule set to go by. So basically, I have to drive as you would expect in real life. Otherwise, and I think the real kicker is the speed limit, because if I go even 1 mile an hour over, I'm done. If I fail, we're playing Elden Ring. Back on the Elden Ring. So don't worry, we won't be here long. We'll do what we tried to do yesterday, but we'll pick it at like a more reasonable time. We'll do Brom's Grove to Four Oaks, maximum of 1 hour, so there's not too much suffering going on. We'll make it... We'll try like clouds again. And we'll try... October. So it's still autumn, but it won't snow. Because the one thing I hate in this game is when it snows, it looks awful. Let's give this a try. So, safety systems on. Time doesn't start until we click get started. We're in a Class 323 in West Midlands Railway orange livery, weighing 134.2 tons, with 3 coaches and a length of 74.5 yards. How's that for metric systems? Let's go. All the safety systems on. Master key in. Ooh. Shouldn't be in full screen, sorry about that. Acknowledge the AWS. Is it all still working? I think it is, great. Unlock the doors. Already we've encountered a bug. My heads-up display has gone semi-transparent because reasons. Oh, that's filling up quick. Close the doors, close the doors. I think I'm late already. Oh no, I'm 2 minutes early. Let's have a wander round. Hang on a minute. Let's turn that off. Then let's have a wander round. Because the great thing about Train Sim World 3, if you've never played it before, is it's also a first-person shooter. Which is great if you know, just want to be a first-person shooter. It's very realistic. This is exactly how it looks in real life, by the way. It's actually really, really quite realistic, including these. Like, they're spot on, to be honest. It's quite bizarre. And the other nice thing about Train Sim World 3 is that it is essentially a living world. Like, it's just a full 24-hour timetable that just plays out. So you could just stand here for a full 24 hours and everything just happens for real. And every train exists and has a real thing to do, and it's all controlled by a signaller who's actually controlling the signals. And it's weird. It's a very... I like that because it gives it a kind of life. It makes it feel more realistic because you can drive at any service you like on the timetable, and you don't quite know what's going to happen because you could... randomly, the signaller could decide to stop you for another train, or it could just, you know, things never quite happen the same, always. And it's just got that dynamism to it. I like it. It's a good game. It's a good game. It's very good game as good game train games go. Oh, we're going to be late! Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. You're not supposed to go on the tracks, by the way, just pro tip. The brakes forward. Go, 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 go. I can't because the door's open. Close the door. Go, go, go. You're not really supposed to go straight into step 4, but we're running late already, so now I need to put some beans on. Lovely. Off we go. See, now this part of the route's fine because it's not quite so. What's the speed limit? At least, but we're okay. 40. Not doing 40. We're all right. We're doing good. See, now it's a nice bright day. The graphics don't look quite so trash like they did yesterday, do they? That's great news. Oh, look at that! 100 miles an hour. Can't go wrong there, can you? Oh, we'll just let that drive itself for a minute then. Oh, gun! Hello, friend. Oh, why am I moving my door around? I think we're attracting a completely different audience for this kind of stream. Don't worry though, I'll fuck up soon and we'll be playing Elden Ring. If you've tuned in for Elden Ring, we'll be alright. As long as I don't go over the speed limit, even by 1 mile an hour, as long as I don't miss any platform stops or run spectacularly late. So we've got to be at Longbridge, platform number 1, by 19 minutes past 8, and it's currently 13 minutes past 8, so we've got about 6 minutes worth of fuck all happening here now. So I hope you've brought some sandwiches and flasks of tea. I'm not on drugs. You can have 3 mulligans. I've always wanted a mulligan. You might like Train Sim World 3, Morgan. I don't know if you heard my little route, the worldliness of it. It's got some Americana stuff in there too, though, you see, if you like that kind of thing. It's got some European stuff in there too, if you like that kind of thing. It's got the French TGV. Hello, Pelagius. I'm excited. It's been 8 minutes and I'm still not playing Elden Ring. I'm doing a good job. It's quite hard to do a bad job though when the speed limit's so high. Why am I only going 60? What's the maximum speed of this unit? 90. Come on. Oh, it's because we're going up. Oh, we see this. This is the gradient. It's 2.7 degrees. We're going up a gradient called not Shat. We're going up a gradient called the Licky Incline. And it's the steepest gradient in the country, actually. Because look, you see how it just leveled out in an extreme way when we got to the top. It's literally like going up a roller coaster hill. It's a bit extreme for a train incline. So there you go. That's a W. That's a whistle board. So you have to blow the horn. There we go. Realism. Tempted to double my deaths, how dare you. I was shocked actually to hear that most of my deaths were due to fall damage. Also, I would like to... no, I won't make you do it, but wouldn't it be interesting to know how many times I died if you take out all of the fall deaths? Because technically I could say if I hadn't been so, you know, at odds with gravity, that I beat Elden Ring in half the number of deaths, at least. In fact, based on a rough percentage of the number of deaths that were fall deaths in the last stream, I'd say I've probably done it in about 300 deaths, but most of them were fall deaths. That's 700 fall deaths, essentially. So now we're not on the Licky Incline, and we're actually going downhill. We're getting up a nice rate of knots. We're about to do 88 miles an hour. Great Scott! Better lay off the power. Because the last thing we want to do is break the speed limit and have to play Elden Ring. The VODs are all on the VODs channel. They are indeed. So this is a double yellow signal, which means that the next signal is going to be yellow, which means that the signal after that is going to be red. So when you see a double yellow signal, it generally means you should probably slow down a little bit. And just to get the lay of the land, because the next signal might be a single yellow, which means that we really do want to slow down, because the next one's going to be red, and you have to stop for a red. The other side of a red is like unholy ground. Now, if we find the next one is a double yellow still, then we can be a little bit faster, because that's what they call chasing yellows. Because it might mean that there's a train in front of us moving at roughly the same speed, but that's a single yellow, so we really do need to slow down. Yeah, I would count trash tier deaths, because at the end, if I die to an enemy, that's due to my own incompetence. If I fall off and die to gravity, that is due to my own incompetence, but it was avoidable in an entirely different and less excusable way than, you know, falling off, dying to a canary or whatever happened there. I think the next signal is red. Oh, is that yellow now? It's hard to tell at this distance. That is red. We need to slow down. So when you go over those yellow magnets on the track, it makes the alarm sound, because it tells you the signal is either yellow or red. And if you go over the magnet and it's a green, it'll go ding! And that's what they call approach control, so it slowed me down to then tell me that I'm turning left onto a set of points, and that's why there was that white feather on the top of the signal pointing kind of to the left. So that's why it slowed me down with a red signal there. So I need to be doing 30, because we're going over a set of points, of which the maximum speed is 30. Lovely. Hello, Mikey Mad B. These trains are in your part of the woods, kind of. It's like the Birmingham sort of area. Oh, the Lichfield, Trent Valleys and all that stuff. I know, if I go... Well, I'm okay now, but I'm stopping here. I've got to stop accurately. Otherwise, we're playing Elden Ring. So I'm going to be... Also, I need to be on... We are on time. We are on time. So... we need to stop about there. Perfect. Open the doors. You see, this is a 3-car train. 1, 2. Oh, it's got a name, by the way. This one is called Longbridge. It's 3 cars. So on the platforms, and you may not have noticed this before, you'll see these signs everywhere that tell you like 3-car stop, which means that's where I stop, because I've got 3 cars. But I'm going to be late. Close the doors. I have to be entertaining as well as focused, though. It's a miracle anyone's watching it as it is. Let's go straight into step 3. Off we go. open up the taps a little bit. Just be aware of the fact that in 2.3 miles it goes down to 40 miles an hour. So I need to be prepared for that. I have 7 DMs from the file tracker on Discord. That is slanderous. Girthy Bridge does sound very much like a British train station name, to be honest. I live near a train station called Smithy Bridge. So, you know, there's Wally Bridge. So Girthy Bridge could indeed be a valid name for a train station. But if you mean, is there a bridge that happens to be quite girthy, then potentially, I'm not sure. Yeah, you have to do the doors yourself on this game, which I guess is just to actually give you some. Oh shit, we're going far too fast for this station. Step 3 brakes. This might be it. This might be Elden Ring. This might be our destiny right here. No, we're okay. I think we'll be okay. That's our 3 marking there on the final post. So we want to be lined up roughly with that. 4 yards will do, I'll take it. There we go, unlock the doors. That train's in green. Whereas ours is orange. So it's a bit of variety there. I was looking at the speedo. Oh, we're early now. Wait until 8:24. Smoking is not permitted on any part of the station. The voice is the actual voice from the train stations, Mikey will tell you. It's great. It's so realistic. Are there any random events in this game, like some idiot jumping on the rails or a truck stuck on a rail crossing? Kind of. So when you play in service mode like this, which is basically just like the 24-hour timetable, which you can play forever, essentially. It's like a living, breathing railway with an actual signaller controlling all the trains, and they just go everywhere all day long. You won't get stuff like cows on the line or really wild shit like that, but like I was saying earlier, you can like be randomly delayed because a train in front of you might be late, and then I don't need to close the doors yet. We're start now just so we're leaving on time. But yeah, you got like things can happen like that, like to add variance, and also you got the weather which can change too. So for example, it's sunny now, but it might rain later, and then it might really rain, and then it might be a thunderstorm, and that changes the way you play the game because it changes the adhesion physics. So you have to be a lot sharper to stop in time. You have to account for the fact that you can't accelerate quite as fast and things like that. So it adds challenge when the weather gets bad. The physics are super realistic because it has something called simulgraph, and they essentially emulate the entire train, as in they emulate everything from the gearbox to the engines to the motors. Like, it's insane, the level of realism. So like it behaves exactly like the real train would, allegedly. I've never driven one, but you don't know. But it also has scenarios in it which you can play separately, which are just like isolated little scenarios where more crazy shit like cows on the line happens. So if you play a scenario, there are more contrived things that happen. Look, there's some railhead treatment trains over there because it's autumn, and the game knows it's autumn, so it puts the railhead treatment trains in. Because, you know, leaves on the line and all that stuff. It's cute. It has like nice little details like that. That's 40 miles an hour coming up quite fast. I need to brake, I need to brake, I need to brake, I need to brake. Oh, I think we've fucked it, lads. We've fucked it. We got away with it. we got away with it. That was rough. Woo! Who thought there would be this much excitement? Yeah. Here we are at Kings Norton. Perfectly on time. We haven't broken a single speed limit. We're not late. We've stopped perfectly on the marker. S car stop means every car stops there, regardless of its length. If you were wondering why it says S car stop and not 3 car stop. So, there you go. You're learning things about trains in the United Kingdom for no reason today. Start to close the doors because we're about to leave. Let's go. That signal is called a repeater signal, and it tells you what the next signal is because it's around a bend. So because you can't see it, it tells you what that. So it tells me what this one is because I couldn't see it because it was around a bend. That's why it looked different. And if it's at an angle, it means it's green, and if it's at a horizontal, it means it's either. We've just fucked up everything. Good night, God bless. Much love to that. Are we ready for some Elden Ring? See, I was so busy explaining signals that I just completely fucked the speed limit. We had great fun there. That lasted for a minimum of 22 minutes, which was, you know, fantastic stuff. Let us get my Elden Ring death counter on the go. Pill, are we accurate on the death counters? I believe we are. We should be, I think. I've got 732 on mine right now. Pill doesn't remember. We're all doomed. We're doomed. I think we're on 732. If not, we'll figure it out. Lovely. Don't even know where my controller is. I'm very surprised at the popularity of the train sim stream, if I'm honest. But so maybe we'll do it again properly. we were doing quite well then, to be honest. So I'm, you know, I apologise that people were digging it. I didn't expect to actually do that well for that long, if I'm honest. So what can I say? But the rules are them rules, and I broke the rules. And if the rules be broken, then it's time for Elden Ring. Woo! That's the ledge! Don't fall off the ledge! Okay. Where the fuck am I? I don't even know where I am. What is going on here? What's all that? Well, thank you for the kind words for the train stream. I genuinely didn't think it would be that popular. So I'm glad people enjoyed it, at least to some degree. But here we are now. Oh, I remember what I was doing. I remember, because I found a secret. Well, I didn't find it. Someone told me where it was. Where am I, though? Why am I not at a bonfire? Choo Choo Charlie, 100%. I'm doing Choo Choo Charlie. Choo Choo Charlie is going to be absolutely fucking wild, honestly. Like, I'm just so excited for that game. It's going to scare the ever-living shit out of it. It's basically Thomas the Tank Engine creepypasta without admitting that it's Thomas the Tank Engine creepypasta. Okay, I've left the sewers accidentally. I've always wanted an albinaric blood clot. How can I get back to where I was? I kind of want to go down that secret, non-essential... Alright, mate. Wow. Wow. Nice to see you twos. This is a change of pace already, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Love of God. Calm your titties. Yeah, Thomas, every single game has a Thomas the Tank Engine mod. It's just standard practice to have Thomas the Tank Engine modded into everything, really. You know, there's Thomas the Tank Engine replacing the dragons in Elden, Elder Scrolls. There's Thomas the Tank Engine as the boss in Sekiro. There's like Thomas the Tank Engine just as Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh yeah. Sonic the Really Useful Engine is a phenomenal game. Let me show you Sonic the Really Useful Engine quickly, because I think it's worth... Well, I don't think I even have to show it you necessarily. I just want you to listen to this. Hopefully it comes through. Let me know if you can hear it. I'll try and turn this up. But this is the drowning music from the video game mod, Sonic the Really Useful Engine, where Sonic is Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh. It's amazing. That's the drowning music. So it turns into the Cantina band. It's amazing. So oh, you know what? 24 hours of Sonic. It will happen. It's going to happen again. We're going to play Sonic the Really Useful Engine. I think it's the only legal thing, logical thing to do, moral thing to do. Where's the boss arena? You know what? We've done enough sewers. I know, I should play that every time I die to when I actually get Twitch set up properly, so like, you know, people can make sounds and animations happen, that's going to be one of them. So, yeah, that will be happening at some stage. Right, Pill, Steve, Hugo, where do I go to find my onion hat? And it's definitely not a pumpkin hat, for clarity. Like, in fairness, this hat isn't a million miles off. It's just the rim. Don't like the rim. Hugo's never played Elden Ring. I thought you'd be all over it, Hugo. Fair enough. A pumpkin guy near where I first found Alexander, which, if, and correct me if I'm wrong, if I remember correctly, was around here somewhere. Maybe this one? I mean, it's not technically the Onion, but Alexander is like a pot. But he's essentially the Onion Knight because he's just the same character. He sounds like the Onion Knight. He's the same kind of lovable thing, and you know, it's the same kind of story. It's basically there's an Onion Knight who looks like a pot, but you've also got Onion Bro armor like this. But the hat isn't quite right, so we need a better hat. See the bridge from the Grace, not this one. Well, the bridge... The bridge is there, isn't it? So maybe this one? The Bridge of Sacrifice. This one? That's definitely a bridge, though. Can't argue with that. I mean, I'd call that... It's more of a viaduct kind of bridge, but it's still a bridge. Maybe this one? I mean, technically I can still see the bridge from the viaduct. I'm trying to find the pumpkin helmet. I'm trying to find where I need to farm for the pumpkin helmet. But apparently that's near where you first meet Alexander, which I'm sure was in this general vicinity somewhere. Was it there? These places that I marked, but I never finished because maybe we should revisit those. It's in Limgrave. Ah, Steve the Ghost giving me bad information. Further north, further north, further north, further north. Well, like around this area, maybe? Even further north. Well, I think this is as far north in Limgrave as I can reasonably go. This bridge. Oh, you know what? I don't think I ever... Did I ever do that? You remember there was a bridge and like you had to do something to make the bridge kind of appear or something. Do you know what I mean? Did I ever do that? I must have done, right? Has the game crashed? I think the game's had enough of me. I think the game's had enough of me just constantly jumping from grace to grace and yeah, it's done. It's toast. This is going well, isn't it? Game just be like, why the fuck are you constantly traveling between graces? Stop it. You'll want to eat silver fowl-foot to bump item discovery and equip the talisman that boosts it. 2 if you pick that up. Good tips. Thanks for the tips. Come on, Elden Ring. There we go. Bandai Namco Entertainment and From Software present Elden Ring. Oh, come on. Come on, OBS. Come on now. Try your best. There we go. Great. Lovely stuff. Let's try this again. I bet you miss Morgan at this stage, right? You think, but bring back Morgan, please. This guy's a maniac. He's just spent the first 30 minutes just driving trains and crashing Elden Ring. I guess we farm here because my boy here's got the helmet that I want. I can see it. This is good news. What have we got in terms of silver foots? We have a silver pickle fowl foot indeed. I don't think I've got the correct talisman, if I'm honest. think we'll leave the talisman. Wow, one-shot death done. Oh. Oh. Is the frame rate buggered? It looks fine on my end. Turn on performance mode. Does that help? Just check what's going on. Is that just since it crashed, or is that just... Fuck, is lighting service 32-bit taking up most of my CPU? That can go away. I think something broke somewhere. I think maybe... There we go. Has that fixed it? Because there was a runaway process there, which may have crashed everything earlier. There, so lighting service was what? So it's probably fucking IQ or something's just gone rogue. Lovely. So what do I need to do? Just like sit and try again until he drops me the hat, I guess. My message was appraised. My message was appraised. Okay, well, God willing, we won't be waiting too long to get my onion hat. Sanctuary stone. We'll give it a few goes because it might just be quicker just to see this through. We might only be here for a few more minutes. If we're here for like 15 minutes and it's just not, you know, no bueno. Then maybe we'll you know, he's dropping sanctuary stones though, isn't he? He's just going to be one of those kind of difficult people. We definitely need to go say hi to Alexander just because that's the morally correct thing to do. But if he drops a similar hat and I prefer it, then, you know, all the better. After I've got my hat, we'll go seek out Alexander. That's the order of business for today. Since, again, I can't really finish it today on my own. It would be a bit anticlimactic. Squats! Jesus, how long does me pickled foot last for? I think my pickled foot's run out. Definitely run out of pickled foot. Sure, does the method of death matter? Like, will he drop something different if I kill him a different way? I guess it does make a difference, right? What are sanctuary stones useful for? Oh. Oh, this is going to be a rough deal, isn't it? I don't think I have the Erd Tree Talisman equipped. Swap this temporarily. Oh. Why would I? Yeah, thank you for that spot. But I don't have any seals that's going to help me with item drops, I don't think, do I? Sorry, I don't have any talismans. Well, thank you for that spot, Bill. That's very useful to know. Even more... Look, I think I can even see... Oh, no, I need to sit down. It's not there. This time we'll have it. I'm feeling confident. Whoosh! But we did get a smithing stone 1 that time. So it mixed it up a little bit. What was more entertaining? Me driving the train or me farming for this hat? Please give honest answers in the comments, please. The train was more entertaining. Yay! Job done and done. Good news. Good news, everybody. Yay! I am the Onion Knight. The Onion Knight! What a stream. What a stream. What a stream. What a glorious stream. Rightio then. Where will we find Alexander D. Pot? That's the next question. Am I on a fucking fat roll? Oh, for God's sake. Fucking hell. It's because I've put... I need... No. Which one do I need? Oh, I've got my great jar on. Huh. Billy bugger it. Kinda don't want to spoil the set though. I do need to pump endurance, really. Can you not equip both at the same time? Cannot. That would be a cheat, wouldn't it? I require all of the talismans to help me with equipment load, thank you. Okay, I suppose if I have to drop anything, I'll drop the gloves. I mean... I don't like it, but it's better than nothing. Those match better because they match the helmet. So we've kind of got like a two-tone thing going on. I can live with that. That'll do. Right, where do we find Alexander D. Pot? Alexander, he is the pot man. He is Alexander the pot man. Erd tree grazing hill. Erd tree gazing hill at Altius. don't quite remember where that is. It's the oak tree gazing hill. Altus Plateau. Alexander! 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 Is he way around here somewhere? He's at the bottom of the volcano. Okay. I'm going to guess that I already have this golden seed, but I'll just check. I think we're good there. So he's he's down here basically. Can I not just travel into there? Or is that not, that's not the volcano? What the hell? Do you want me to go like up this hill, like up the big hill? Like up the mountain essentially. Great. Ah, look, it's one of those things. The beast eye quiz! No! Feel I've been led into a trap. Oh, it's one of those Tibber Mariners. Oh god. Oh god! Is that Tibber Mariner? Yeah, the dude on the boat. Did that disrupt the... Someone was going to invade me, right? So is me triggering this boss, like, sort of disrupted the invasion? It's got a vuvuzela. There he is. Double trouble situation going on here. Can you not do a riposte on the Tibber Mariner? Oh, he's off. He's off into the third dimension or whatever, isn't he? Maybe I can stun him in time. I can. Nice. Didn't even get to get away from me. And him, what are you doing? For the love of God. Fantastic. Fantastic. Alexander! It's a new area I have never been to before. How exciting. Alexander! Where art thou, Alexander? Yes, there seems to be a lot of bombs here. For this, I spotted a golden tree. Are you proud of me? Alexander! Frogs! No! For the love of God. Excuse me, have you seen an Alexander? God. For the love of God. I know I didn't need to come in here. But I'm gonna sit at this bonfire anyway, so once I've found Alexander I can come back and do it, because it's a new thing I haven't done. You see? So let's remember that one. The Seath Water Cave. Are you looking for Alexander too? Alexander! Nobody finds Alexander except for me. The fuck? Honestly. Alexander! Alexander! Sorry, Torrent. I was distracted by the fireproof dried liver. Has James been to this area? Because I feel like he's done that cave that I just found. Oh, hang on. All the runs blend together. Surely you must be able to recognise the difference between my amazing gameplay and James's frankly lacklustre performance. Just saying. Alexander! Alexander! Stop making so much noise! I'm trying to find my friend Alexander! Oh, did you see that chugga chugga chug 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 then? What was that? Alexander! How beautiful is that sunrise slash set? Amazing. Stunning. Alexander! Oh, this thing. Magma worm. Oh no, not another worm. Get off the horse. Bambi, no, get out of here. Run for your life. Oh, that was a risky spawn. I need to heal. Heal again. Shit. Wow. Quite some AoE on this one. There we go. I was down for the riposte. Oh, riposte, riposte, riposte. There we go. Need a blue, need a drink of blue. Fortification. Good thing I did that, isn't it? Fire! That was a senseless death. That was a senseless death due to greed. And I know I should have been two-handing it. I wasn't prepared for battle. I was too busy trying to find my friend Alexander. My thoughts were with Alexander. Yeah, it did quite a lot of damage, didn't it? Just whacking him before the riposte. It's a good strategy. Woohoo! You're getting a bit up close and personal, mate. There we go. Smash. And grab. Probably get a few swings in afterwards too. Look at that for damage. Now I'm in lava. I need to heal. Emergency, quick time. Blue, drink and blue, drink and blue. Riposte. Missed the riposte. Still did quite a lot of damage though, so I think one more hit really I think should do it. There we go, bye bye. A new draconic power is available at the Cathedral of the Dragon Communion. Nice. Alexander! Alexander! I'm coming for you, Alexander! I hear you, but I do not see you. Alexander! Alexander! I found you. How do I speak to Alexander when he's stood in frickin' lava? Shut up, Zach. I will sacrifice myself for my love for you.
Ah, sir. What business might you have in such a place as this? I hardly think you're here to temper yourself with flame, considering that fleshly form of yours timing, though, is impeccable as ever. I've been making just the thing for you on my journey here. Take it. I'm sure it'll suit you to the T.
Thank you. I've always wanted a jar.
Hardly more than lukewarm, yep. I won't be able to temper my body such that it'll never crack again. Perhaps I'll head eastward. There's an old saying I've grown of. Above the lofty clouds, the icy giant's peak doth soar. Here lieth the flame of ruin, which ever burning roars. Perhaps I'll head eastward. There's an old above the
Okay.
lofty clouds.
Thank you, Alexander. It's nice to see you again, my friend. I will see you in the east. Oh, I can talk to him from here. What an idiot.
Eastward, there's an old saying, above the lofty clouds, the icy giant's peak doth soar. Here lieth the flame of ruin, which ever burning roars.
Alexander! I was so excited to see Alexander. I wanted to give him a big hug. Alexander the Pot. So exciting. Yeah, well, okay, now we can go to the giant mountain and talk to the lady. And I don't know about Rani's quest, if I'm honest. I'm going to say probably not, because I'm sure you'd have noticed if I had. Alright, so what are we doing? Are we doing the giant mountain and talking to a lady, or are we going to see if we've done Rani's quest? Zach, do you like my armor? You like my armor set? Do you like it? You like my armor? Rani's old news. Let's go to the mountain. Oh, there's a fight breaking out. We'll do Rani first and then we'll do the mountain. Okay? Okay. The Eastern Table Hold. The Table Land. Artist's Shack, or the Study Hall entrance, so where would you like to go in Luminamina? Southwest. This kind of area? The Road's End Catacombs? The village of the Albanoriacs? Old Folly on the Lake? Village of the Albinoriacs. Well, we'll take turns, Steve. No, we don't have to argue. We'll do Pill's quick thing. You want to go to Astel, Natural Born of the Void? We'll do Pill's quick thing, which he promises is quick, and you better be right, Pill. And then we'll go and do your mountaintop lady. There is a big, huge force wall. I see it. Yes. It's very pretty it is too. Cannot proceed without a ring of oath. Is he luring me into a trap? It's a trap! Morgan friend, hello friend, Morgan friend, how are you feeling today? See, right, Pill, you're going on a wild goose chase, mate. You said this would be quick. Right, go on then, Steve. Where's your mountain lady? Chick mommy. Where did I fight a big red giant? Up here somewhere. What do these mean? Oh, I've gone on the online option. Like this? The freezing lake? Oh, no, we don't want to go there. What's it called? Is it called Giant's Grave Post? Is it called Foot of the Forgy? Or is it called the First Church of Marika? Or is it the Forge of the Giants? You want me to... Well, this is the end, isn't it? Thought I had to do other things before I did this thing. I think you're trying to trick me into finishing the game, Steve. Because look, if I talk to Melina...
Are you ready?
But can we still do what Pill wants to do if I do this first? Do you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's one of those choices in video games where if you go, I'm ready, then you're kind of in the end game and you don't get back out again until the end.
Very well, tell me.
So if Pill wants to go and do something...
Are you ready?
Alright, Pill.
Very well. Let my hand...
The choice has been made. And there's no going back now. Look at the size of this onion, bro. I can't wait. You shouldn't have been like pushing me into it. Oh, the poor onion knight. He's tired and sleepy. It's like Morgan. I'm dead. Well, she killed me. If I just lost all of my armor and everything else, I'm gonna be upset. She's on fire.
You Erd tree, you shall burn. Burn for the sake of the new Lord. Thank you for guiding me here.
It's an obvious and terrible pun, Bill. You should be ashamed of yourself, sir. Ashamed of yourself? It's bright. It's genuinely quite bright.
Alongside flame shall one day meet the road of destined death.
Sleepy Morgan, wake up. Oh, what the hell is this? Alexander! Alexander, make sure I don't miss Alexander. Alexander! "40 hours left of the game." That can't be true. Alexander! You're all lying to me, right? It's all a lie. Ah, see, I knew you could get to this whirlwindy place. I knew you were all lying. Telling me I couldn't get there. Alexander! Ah. I should have healed, that's all. Forgot to heal. I know the lay of the land now, we'll be fine, don't worry. Those dudes are going down this time. Easy peasy. I know I'm not even warmed up yet, technically speaking. No bother, you see, no bother at all. I've always wanted some old fang. Can you jump into the tornado and it'll take you somewhere else? A bit like, you know, in Sonic Adventure, when you jump in the tornado and it takes you somewhere else. No. case. Alexander. Alexander. Oh no. Alexander! It's the fire electric Pokemon. No! Ruffus, no. That was a shit death. That was a shitty death. Dingling. This thing isn't even considered a boss. Wild. Come on, you gotta stagger eventually, surely. Oh, Bye bye, dragon. Alexander. Alexander. Where's Alexander? No, bueno, I'm leveling up. What have we got in our inventory? Alexander. Alexander. Oh God, you alright, mate? Don't mind me. Alexander, where are you? Is he on the roof? Alexander, where are you? Okay, I'll stop asking after Alexander then if he's not around yet. But remind me when we get to the appropriate juncture to find Alexander. This boy's got a shield. Look at the state of him. It's not a song. My heart calls out for him. Nom Nom's time is over. No more manchers for you. Okie dokie. Drink your drinks. Drink your apple juice. A grace. Another grace. Great. Where to next? This feels a bit dead-endy. Guess we can go this way. What was that? A Somberstone Miner's Bell Bearing 4. It's not the bell bearing that I needed, but I don't need that bell bearing anymore anyway, so it doesn't matter. Summoning pools. I guess I just need to take a leap of faith here. I was saying to Pill before, if you take away, because like in the last stream, right? Most of my deaths for fall, like out of like 17 deaths, 13 were fall deaths. If you take away all the fall deaths, I bet I did this in pretty good numbers. Shit's getting real now. Chug chug. I wish there was a way to lock onto them while they were like, you know, when they're on the dead, well, they're not dead because they're spiritual entities. I wish you could lock onto them then. Hey-ho. Golden rune. Yeah, 19 deaths, but 13 to gravity. And then a handful to some curse frogs. If you take all the silliness away, I bet I did a very good job. Oh wait, is it Alexander? Alexander! What's up? You have to remember there's a delay, by the way. Like, it's not happening in real time. I see. Up there. From over there. I understand. How do I get over there, though? Don't see him. I don't see him. Alexander! It's Alexander. Alexander! Found him. Alexander. My heart is filled with renewed hope. For my pot friend lives. Just need to find a way up there now. Wow, you're a bit so you've armored up. Look at this boy. It's a mechanical version. So they're all the same kind of enemies, right? They all look the same, but the first ones were standard, and then the next ones were like ghostly, and then these ones are like mechanical ones, which are also ghostly. Ugh! Stay dead. Some somber smithing stones. Guessing you can't go up that way, so we'll have to go around the long way, but why am I doing this endgame section anyway? I feel like I've been tricked. I know you were lying when you said there was 40 hours left, but do you think I could beat the game today? No, not like this, I can't. These are the two things in life I wanted the most, it's true. I wanted Alexander, and I wanted the end game. Alexander. It's so exciting. I hope Alexander's story isn't as sad as the Onion Knight story. I have to admit, the Onion Knight's story in Dark Souls was very sad. I almost cried. How long is stream long and fight well? Four to 5 bosses left, okay. So tomorrow then, if not today. I've changed the name of the game that we're streaming. Sure. I know it says Elden Ring Train Challenge, so it technically has both in there. It's fine. But Elden Ring led on the title, so you know, people knew What are we doing? Getting him for? Loading zone glitch there. Anyway. Am I going the right way? I feel like I'm going down when I should be going up for Alexander, really. Oh, I wanted a backstab. I missed the backstab. Get the unnecessary forward stab. As long as I'm going the right way, I don't mind. Just let me know if I'm going in a disastrously wrong direction for Alexander. Get off that cliff! Get off that cliff, boy! Perfectly executed plan by me there. Fantastic stuff. Oh, hello. It's Ornstein and smoke! No! How could they do this to me? Why am I trying to do this the legit way? What an idiot. Guess what? There can be two of me too, boys. Damn it! Can't believe you Owen smowed me out of nowhere. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That was below the belt, boys. Just... No, talk about a fat roll. It's like being all consumed by the Pillsbury Doughboy. It's like, what happened there? Jesus Christ. Oh, why won't you let me through the fuck door? Weird. A Swanstone key, lovely stuff. I won't let me in the fog door. It's weird. Oh shit. Here we go. Oh. All right, big boy. Just Ornstein left to go, I think. Was Small the big boy? I can't remember which one's which, if I'm honest. That's a tough avoid. Small. So Executioner Small is still in play. But not for much longer. Hang on a minute. Why is the health bar not 0? Who's left? How are you back in? Thought I killed you. Unbelievable, Jeff. What? That was an interesting Ornstein and Small twist there, where there was multiple Ornsteins and multiple Smalls. Thank you for the ball bearings and the ash torpedo things. Great, only one death to the Trouble Brothers. 'Yeah, I understand now why I couldn't have got that bearing, which is a shame. And now I've got it, I don't need it, but hey ho. Got a lot of souls though. I should spend those. $87,000 in change. What have we got? We can burst. Pop all of our bubbles. Let's use this one. Boom! Is that enough? That might be enough. Still got 17,000 in change. That's the big boy levels we're playing at these days. We're in the big leagues now, boys. Swing and a miss. So I need a stone sword key to find Alexander. Thank you for the tips. Good boy, good doggy. Have some munchers. Oh, no! Why did I step backwards? Fuck. I haven't died to a full death once today. I've been doing so well. Fuck's sake. That was pathetic. I was just lining up my shot, and then that happened. There we go. It's better. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I hate those rune. Yoo-hoo! Two years. Mine didn't last 2 years. But long COVID has a lot of the same, or in fact could potentially trigger autonomic dysfunction anyway. So I already had long COVID before I got COVID, so I couldn't tell you the difference. So maybe I still have long COVID and it's just the same anyway, so I'm not your best example. But I felt back to what I consider normal within about 3 weeks. From onset of first symptoms. So don't worry about it. You don't know what's going to happen, do you? But you did get a rough deal there, Steve the Ghost. You should check yourself for signs of autonomic dysfunction, which is what long COVID can cause. So the best way to test it is if you sit down and you're nice and relaxed and you check your heart rate and just figure out whatever your heart rate is, and then when you keep an eye on it and stand up, and if it jumps up by more than 30 beats per minute, by 30 beats per minute, then that's not good, and you should probably see a doctor. That would be a sign of long COVID or other autonomic issues. So like for me, like if it's 70 sat down, then I'll stand up, and it's 110, which is abnormal. It should only go up by like from 70 to 80 or something. Because it's invisible illness, otherwise you can't tell, you just feel tired. That's like you do. So that's kind of like the only real diagnostic test you can do. Alexander! Alexander! I think it's wholly appropriate that I, dressed as the Onion Knight, approach Alexander, the Onion Pot. It's all coming together nicely. God damn it. Holy cow. Didn't get away. I don't think it's going away, unfortunately, though. Like, it's like the flu. It's like everyone's going to get it at some point. It's just, you know, there's definitely no prospects of a lockdown or another lockdown or anything, and even then they didn't really work. They worked like they worked for as long as they were going on, but like you can't, as much as I hate to say it, like you can't be in lockdown forever. So what do you do? If you could have a true lockdown, and what I mean by a true lockdown, and it's not really possible, but if you could, in theory, if no human being interacted with no other human being for 3 solid weeks, Which in the grand scheme of things is not actually that long an amount of time. Like, we were literally all just in complete isolation for 3 weeks. Not only would you probably eradicate COVID, you'd probably eradicate a whole bunch of other shit too. But it's just not gonna happen, is it? People are too selfish. Lockdowns definitely slowed the spread and out on all that kind of stuff, but you know, there's no better cure than the vaccines we've got, and you can't force everyone to take them, unfortunately. But you can't keep people in under martial law forever. It's wild. All kinds of social and economic reasons why it's not good to do that, unfortunately. Before we had the vaccines, 100% the right thing to do. People should just be less fucking selfish. Get vaccinated and stop coughing on other people. That's what needs to happen. See, we're getting into politics now, so let's stop politics. No politics. Only Elden Rings and Alexander Potts, please. Don't make me get Mikey the moderator in. No! Oh, good. I thought that wasn't. Thank God for that. I thought I'd yeeted myself off a cliff. Shit, I've gone and angered the fucking horde here. The things I do for you, Alexander. See, why is that not counting as a kill when I whack this guy on the ground? For the love of God, I hate these respawning skelly things. Oh! A lot of work for a pot. I'll tell you that for free. Alexander. Oh God. Alexander. He's not. He's over here somewhere, isn't he? Where is he? Alexander! It's Alexander! Oh my god, it's Alexander.
Ah, I see you finally made it here yourself. The city hanging in the air is slowly crumbling. What an incredible place we find ourselves. But that aside, I can't believe you felled that giant. It was practically a god. I doubt there's another soul out there who could have done the same. Of course, I count myself the great Alexander among many, which means I've but one thing to ask of you. Would you kindly undertake my ordeal? Come and tell me when you're ready. I've been longing to fight a warrior as accomplished as you.
No, I will not fight Alexander!
You are ready then? Then let us begin. I am the great Jar Warrior.
Why, video game, do you do this? Take me, Alexander! Take me!
Oh, warriors. I can't believe your heart was in it at all.
I will not fight my beloved bot. I refuse. No, for fuck's sake. I'll be honest, I'm a bit miffed. Screw you lot. Shit. I suppose I should honor his request. It's what he wants, I guess. Oh god. Not now, Parthenax. I let my pot friend take me because it was the honourable thing I felt to do. I just couldn't bring myself to injure him. He's my pot friend. He's Alexander. If your best friend asked you to hit them in the face with a level 25's Y-hander, would you do it? You wouldn't, would you? You'd feel sad. How could you? This is an unfair ask that Alexander, you know, puts upon me, really. Well, he's not even that tough. Alexander, no! Alexander, no!
Victory was impossible. This vessel was found lacking. My thanks. I knew you were the stuff of champions. It was a marvelous battle. I implore you, take what I bequeath from inside me. All vessels are destined to one day break. But the great Alexander lived as a warrior to his last.
Fuck's sake. Oh. The one character I'm emotionally fucking invested in. And now I'm carrying these fucking guts around like a cannibal. Feel nothing but shame. Genuinely deserve that death for what I did. Is there any reason to continue in this direction? I mean... other than all the souls I just yeeted off. Greatly boosts the attack power of skills. What does that mean? So it makes my flame to win better. Okay. Quite effective, yes. Bye. Well, we don't need to go for those souls anymore. Is there any other reason for me to be in this area? Now I've fucking killed Alexander and ruined my own evening. Just absolutely devastated myself. To advance? I thought this was optional because it was behind a swordstone key. I guess not though, because you have to go around that way, I suppose. Yeah, so I can go back before the imp statue. Great. Because honestly, I'm a bit done with this. Right. The only problem is, as good as that is, my physical damage negation was quite useful. Also, have I got the wrong seal on? I have the wrong... No, I don't. You can't drop the soul seal, sadly. I can't drop the arsenal, because otherwise I'll be fat again. And, I could drop the Erd Tree Favor, I guess. +1. Can't do that either. I guess you can't unlock a 5th slot for these, can you? That would be fun. About 24%. Alright, well, it should be alright then. sad about Alexander, to be honest. I'm a bit gutted. Yeah. The red main's looking pretty feisty though. Which is good. Which way to go? Do you think this is a makeable... Do you think I can make that... I can't make that jump. Don't think I can make this jump. No! Didn't even land on the thing below. Is there a way around from up here anyway? Like, do I really need to go that way? Can I go this way? Maybe I do need to go this way. Rest in peace, Alexander, my friend. My only friend. You! Those boys are tough. Hey, hey, hey. Alright, well, it's been a few hours and everybody seems to have left for some reason. Also, I need to get something to eat. Also, I'm a bit sad about Alexander. So, yeah, I guess I'll be back tomorrow with Zach, I suppose. I don't know if you want to join too, Morgan. It's up to you. I don't know what's going on there. If you're feeling better or whatever. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. and we'll try and make some progress. But yeah, sad times, frankly.